Chile Earthquake. It struck by a magnitude 6.8 near Santiago with strong aftershocks continuing. It was a huge 6.8 magnitude earthquake on the west coast, of course, of Chile. Today, according to USGS, and these are the latest updates on the earthquake, Jingle Express UK reports, US Geological Survey reports a shallow earthquake, magnitude 7.2, struck off Chile's coast Sunday. Pacific Tsunami Warning Center said a tsunami is not expected. Earthquake monitoring, USGS reported the quake was located 83 miles west of Talca, a depth of 6.1 miles. Chile, of course, as we know, is located on the Pacific Ring of Fire. On the eastern part of it, has a long history of deadly earthquakes, including the magnitude 8.8 that took place in 2010. That's the one that triggered a tsunami devastating the coastal towns. Sunday's earthquake today was initially recorded at 7.2, and it was downgraded to 6.8. We still have very strong aftershocks going on. Hundreds of people, of course, reported feeling this because it was so strong. The European Mediterranean Seismological Center reports a person saying very strong movement. Another person, Concepcion, told the center it was very strong, long in time. Even after 2 minutes, the earth seemed to be moving. Yes, because after such a long, very strong earthquake, you're going to have a lot of strong aftershocks. And videos, of course, online about this. Another uploaded from Chilean journalists appears to show an office in the country impacted by the earthquake, overhead lights swaying as the quake hit. And as we know, Chile is on the Ring of Fire. Now, the 2010 magnitude earthquake struck in a similar location to the one that struck today. It was felt strongly in 6 Chilean regions, from Valparaiso in the north to Araucanía in the south. Now, we remember what happened with that Chile earthquake of 8.8 magnitude. That gave a quake swarm to Yellowstone. So did the Haiti earthquake. That gave a quake swarm to Yellowstone. So did the 7.1 magnitude Ridgecrest earthquake of 20 years ago, 1999. That gave Yellowstone supervolcano a quake swarm, just as we're getting quake swarms now because of the Ridgecrest 7.1. Let's take a look at this together, what happened in Chile. Okay, so here we are in Santiago. I like using this because the earthquakes go up fast. We're loaded the little ones as well. And here we are. 6.8. Depth of 11 kilometers, about 6 miles. And as you can see, there's a lot of quakes around that. This was what time? 3:57 UTC, 9:29. And this was, of course, aftershocks, 4.4. Aftershocks again, 4.2. 5.3. Aftershocks. These are all aftershocks. Okay.
By energy coming into our Earth's magnetic
off the coast,
atmosphere, causing the whole magnetic field to
very close, of course, to
and end up with an explosive release of high-energy electrons and protons into our Earth's atmosphere, where they strike
Valparaiso,
both oxygen and nitrogen,
as we said,
to glow.
Santiago to the north.
Besides igniting the northern lights, these substorms can create big problems here on Earth by disrupting power grids, satellites, air travel, and even GPS signals.
On the Ring of Fire, right on the coast, these are the swarms that we had.
Spring is one of the best times to view the auroras, because the substorms that spark them are more frequent in the months around the equinoxes.
And quite a lot of activity again around the Ridgecrest area. The blue is the days, and even near Madrid Fault. Zone right here, and of course the red are the past hour. Let's go to the details of the quake. 400 people reported feeling it. I'm sure there's a lot more, but who knows, with such strong quakes is going to be reported to USGS. And let's see, they did not have a tsunami warning. doesn't matter, we saw the map already.
Μα δεν μυρίζει σας λέω, είναι και
South America
οικολογικό.
arc extends over 7,000 kilometers from Chile margin triple junction offshore.
Αόσμα και οικολογικά χρώματα από τη Βέχρο. Βέχρο, πιστέψτε το.
Offshore of the southern coast of Panama in Central America. It marks the plate boundary between the subducting Nazca Plate and the South American Plate, where the oceanic crust and lithosphere of the Nazca Plate begin their descent into the mantle under the South American Plate. Convergence is a subduction zone. Convergence associated with the subduction process of lift in the Andes Mountains here, and for the active volcanic chain present along much of the deformation front. Relative to the fixed South American Plate, Nazca Plate moves slightly north on eastward at a rate about 80 millimeters a year to approximately 75 and 65 in the north. The rate of subduction varies little along the entire arc. There are complex changes in the geological processes along the subduction zone that dramatically influence volcanic activity, crustal deformation, earthquake generation, and occurrence all along the western edge of the South American. Most of large quakes, South America are constrained to shallow depths, 0 to 70 kilometers, resulting from both crustal and interplate deformation. Crustal earthquakes result from deformation mountain building and generate earthquakes 60 to 50 kilometers. Interplate earthquakes occur along the dipping surface between Nazca and South Plates. Interplate quakes in this region are frequently often large and occur between depths of 10 to 60 kilometers. Since 1900, numerous magnitude 8 or larger quakes have occurred in the subduction zone interface, followed by devastating tsunamis. In the 1960 9.5 earthquake in southern Chile, the largest instrumentally recorded earthquake in the world. Other notable shallow tsunami-generated earthquakes include 1906 8.5, 1922 8.5, 2001 8.4, 8 magnitude in Peru in 2007, and 8.8 in 2010. That's the one that caused the Yellowstone volcano quakes. So that's it. This is, of course, a very high quake, a strong quake area. I'll leave links below for you for this. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.